Welcome back to A Bird a Day. It's me again, reading Book of North American Birds, the Reader's Digest edition, the 1990 publication. We are in the Birds of Prey section. Birds of prey. They are the warlords of the air. The hawks, falcons, owls, eagles, and other birds referred to as raptors. Swift, fearless, and powerful, they are superbly equipped for their lives as predators. Almost too well, for they have also suffered at human hands for the seeming cruelty of their behavior. But such a view mistakes an act for a motive. These fierce hunters, like all wild creatures, are only carrying out the roles given them by nature. Yesterday's bird of the day on A Bird a Day was the Cooper's hawk. Today, we're going to be reading about the northern goshawk. There is a image of the northern goshawk. The Latin pronunciation is Accipiter Gentilis. Gray like the color of gunsmoke, eyes that glow like living embers, wings sheathed in silence and gripping feet tipped with daggers. These are the elements of a nightmare, and if rough grouse or snowshoe hares dream, the image of the great northern goshawk haunts their nights, just as the living bird hunts them by day. This large, powerful raptor of northern forests combines the size of a Bueto with the killing skill of an accipiter. An adult goshawk usually stays in the north during even the coldest winters, so long as prey populations are sufficient. But nature is rarely static. Once every decade or so, snowshoe hare and grouse populations crash simultaneously. Faced with starvation, goshawks flee by the tens of thousands, heading south in what are called invasions. At one site in Minnesota, over 1,000 of the migrating gray ghosts have been counted in a single day. Immature goshawks, by contrast, wander south almost every winter. By spring, their brown juvenile feathers are replaced by the gray plumage of an adult. The youthful, yellow eyes begin to glow orange, then red-orange. It will take more than a year before all the brown feathers give way to the gray, and the streaky bib is exchanged for the adult's fine gray vest. And for several more years, their eyes will continue to darken until they turn the color of old blood, the stuff that nightmares are made of. Whoa! A hiker who unwittingly comes too close may get a dramatic warning from a nesting female goshawk. So there's a hiker. I guess the goshawk took a dive on that little hiker there, out in the woods. You can see most of the region on their map there, west, midwest, midwestern, southwest, up into mostly Canada. Higher parts of North America, North American continent. How can we recognize the northern goshawk? I'm glad you asked. Recognition is anywhere from 21 to 26 inches long. They're large with wings rounded, tail long and banded. Adult, slate gray above with the black crown and bold white eyebrows. Okay. They're whitish below the fine gray bars. The immature are brownish above, whitish with bold streaks below. Their habitat, coniferous and mixed forests. Their nesting is a bulky mass of twigs anywhere from 20 to 60 feet above the ground in trees. They lay anywhere from 2 to 5 eggs that are pale blue, and the incubation period, or the time it takes for an egg to hatch, is anywhere from 36 to 38 days. They are roosted upon by the female. The food is brought by the male, but the downy young are fed by the female. The young first fly at 45 days after hatching. Their food are hares, rabbits, other mammals, birds up to the size of a grouse, and some insects. So that is the northern goshawk, Accipiter Gentilis. All right, and that is our bird of the day on a bird a day. Tomorrow's bird of the day is going to be the red-shouldered hawk. I'll flap at you then.